It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison, pastor of Christ Community Fellowship in Parkersburg, West Virginia, with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. You know, there's a lot of talk about the discrepancies in the Gospels. For instance, one Gospel says Jesus healed the blind man when he touched him. One Gospel says Jesus spoke and the blind man saw. And still one Gospel says Jesus rubbed wet mud in his eyes. Which one's right and which account's wrong? They're all right. Line up 5 people to account the exact same event and you'd hear the same basic story, but the facts may not quite match up. The reason for this? Perspective. You experience life from your own perspective. Everything goes on around you. You witness from where you are at that moment. Location, state of mind, time of day, focus of your attention can all affect how you perceive your surroundings. In John's Gospel 12:46, Jesus declares that He is the light of the world. Light changes our perspective. Ask anyone who's ever banged their shin on a coffee table in the middle of the night getting a drink of water. A little light would have saved them a bruised leg. Jesus wants to transform your perspective. And one of the ways that He does that is by illuminating your journey. He says later in that same verse that whoever believes in me should not walk in darkness. In other words, when we walk with Christ, we have an opportunity to see our path from a different perspective. The events that are going on around you still go on and the facts don't change, but your perspective does. The coffee table's still there, but now you have the advantage to correct your steps and save your body the pain and your ego the shame. It may also change the attitude with which you view your surroundings. That means less fear and anxiety as we grow in confidence in Christ and in His marvelous light. If you don't see things exactly the way someone else does, don't let that divide you. God may be flipping on another switch and add a little more light to help you both navigate the way through your living room so you can get a drink and be transformed pain-free.